Good morning. Ding, ding, ding. Ba, 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 bow, bow, ba, 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 bow. Good morning. Ba, ba, bow, ba, 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 bow. Good morning. Ba, ba, bow, ba, 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 bow. Beautiful day. Ba, 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 bow. It's a beautiful day. Ding, ding, ding.
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Don't forget!
Don't
Students, don't forget to continue completing your assignments, whether it's in Google Classroom or Seesaw. Don't forget, it is normal to feel sad about this whole COVID-19 situation. It may manifest in anger, resistance, displaced frustration, boredom and tiredness, numbness, and physical behaviors. But find ways to cope. So kids, make sure you're talking to your parents or trusted adults. And make sure you're giving yourself some brain breaks throughout the week. One of the best ways to do that is through specials, whether it's listening to music, drawing, painting, and art, or doing some exercise.
Don't forget, Wildcats, to always do exercise because it helps you relax yourself. Thank you to Coach Menkong and Coach Bridges by giving us lessons.
This week, let's check out what the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders were up to for PE.
If ever I had a video, would you dance in it? Would you dance in it? Oh, sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in. Oh, sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in. They said that you loved me all along. Now I see you dancing with some other man. I wanna see where this goes. I need a light to see home. And I want you to know, sunshine, you are my sunshine. It's another morning. I wanna wake up as more than just friends. Sunshine, you are my sunshine. Let it in, let it in.
This week for Trivia Time, we're asking which president established the national park system and how many national parks are there? Our 26th president, Theodore Roosevelt, is often considered the conservationist president. While many still considered natural resources inexhaustible, Roosevelt would write, "We have become great because of the lavish use of our resources. But the time has come to inquire seriously what will happen when our forests are gone, when the coal, the iron, the oil, and the gas are exhausted, when the soils have still further impoverished and washed into the streams, polluting the rivers, denuding the fields, and obstructing navigation." Therefore, conservation increasingly became one of Roosevelt's main concerns, and after becoming president in 1901, Roosevelt used his authority to protect wildlife and public lands by creating the United States Forest Service. You may remember Theodore Roosevelt as played by Robin Williams in Night at the Museum. The national park system now encompasses 419 parks all over the United States, Puerto Rico, Virgin Islands, American Samoa, and Guam. And Google is taking virtual tours of at least 5 of these national parks. You can check it out using the link I've put in the description below.
Hello, Wildcats. A homeschooling tip is to always stay focused. That's why you can use your iPad to set a timer. It will help you organize yourself.
Wildcats, make sure you be at your workspace anytime you're having meetings.
Hello, Wildcats. A homeschooling tip is to chunk your assignments. It will make our online school easier and we can be organized.
Wildcats, make sure you use your planner to make a list of assignments and check them off.
Dress appropriately. Rules apply. Don't eat or drink in the middle of class. Raise your hand if you want to share. Keep your iPad on a flat surface in front of you. Pay attention. Don't talk to people or get up during class. Mute yourself when it's not your turn to talk. Pick one background for the day and keep it.
Good morning, my amazing artists. Boy, did you knock week 4 out of the park. We had uploads from Baby Shark, Easter, we had superheroes, we had origami, and we had the most amazing digital art projects uploaded. Way to go, Northlake. You are going to love week 5. I just downloaded the Cottonwood Art Festival Richard Lorenz featured artist.
Miss Baker's class is doing an excellent job working on digraphs and blends. And for us parents, this is a great strategy to get our kiddos engaged in reading. Mr. Amador sends a shout out to Juan, Ariana, and Alexander, who won last week's 5th grade Kahoot challenge. Great job, y'all. He also gives Joanna Batres a shout out for using 4-column notes to classify geometric figures. Miss Burke, Miss Smitty, and Miss Serta would like to give a big shout out to Hamed, Jan, and Mrs. Vodel's class, Ellen Flores in Mr. Amador's class, and Johanna Rodriguez in Mr. Amador's class. They've all been working hard on their Rosetta Stone lessons. Way to go! Congratulations to Miss Burr's class for achieving 50,000 questions on IXL and getting that certificate of achievement. Great job! Miss Alabree sends a shout out to Chelsea Martinez for doing amazing work and completing all assignments and turning them in on time. Great job. Miss Bowling would like to give a shout out to Audrina and Garrett on their science research and Brooklyn's fabulous quick write. Then there was also Colleen and Lena who submitted video book reviews. Great job, 3rd grade. Mrs. Hawkins would like to send lots of cheers and shout-outs to her class for such wonderful virtual learning. The following students are extra responsible and always accountable for getting assignments in and doing them well. That would be Corey, Ariana, Kimora, Berkeley, Chantel, Layla, Jesse, Oscar, Micah, and Bowen. And the following students have been exceptionally respectful during Zoom meetings. Again, that's Corey, Atsiri, Kimora, Berkeley, Rita, Oscar, Jesse, Bowen, and Dot. Mrs. Hawkins' class has really enjoyed and wants to thank their Zoom guests this past week, which were Mrs. Sorensen, Mrs. McClelland, Miss Temple, and Miss Theobald. And Mrs. Hawkins would also like to thank you parents for your help and support with online learning. She's so proud of her students for doing such an amazing job.
Hi, Avery. Oh, hi, Devin. I've made a Lego station for you. Maybe I have an average here for you. Looking good. Thank you, thank you.
For the avid mirror cheer, outline an imaginary mirror with your hands and say, looking good. Great job to Juan, Oscar, Maria, and Ivan, and shout out to the dads making it happen in the back.
What you got there, Thor? My favorite food. What's your favorite food? Open it and see. Tortillas. Nom, 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 nom. I am a wildcat. I can do it. I do whatever it takes every single day. Roar.
Dear parents, don't stress about schoolwork. In September, I will get your children back on track. I am a teacher, and that's my superpower. What I can't fix is social-emotional trauma that prevents the brain from learning. So right now, I just need you to share your calm, share your strength, and share your laughter with your children. No kids are ahead, no kids are behind. Your children are exactly where they need to be. With love, all the teachers on planet Earth and all the teachers at Northlake Elementary, Richardson ISD. So stay safe, stay healthy, stay positive, and be kind to one another. And we'll see you next week.